All right, I'm super excited to be back in the world of Lara Fabian. My first reaction to her was Je suis malade a couple weeks ago, and she blew me away. Her vocal coordination is insane. Her artistic fluency and accessibility of her vocal tools is so high level. Very exciting. So I'm looking forward to reacting to Adagio today. This is actually a song that she co-wrote, so we're going to hear some of her songwriting as well. My name's Tim. I've been a vocal instructor for the last 24 years. Building voices is my life's work. This channel is dedicated to celebrating live, raw, visceral vocals when possible. I'm not a huge fan of auto-tune, pitch correction, lip syncing. I don't feel it's doing a big service to us vocalists or the music world, so I do like to talk about it when I hear it. I have an amazing team of voice teachers if you're looking for voice lessons. We have students online all over the world. We teach in person around the Manhattan, tri-state, Philadelphia area. So if you're looking for a teacher around there or online, hit us up. Also, I just want to say thank you to those of you who are supporting me over on Patreon. It really means a lot. As reactors, we don't get any ad revenue from the YouTube videos that we post because of the copyright stuff with the artists. So all of the ad revenue goes, rightly so, back to the artists. So it really means a lot that you all are supporting and giving that little $5 or $10 a month just to help out with the channel. It helps me keep things going and afford lots of gear and stuff that I need. There's a lot to this, so I really, really appreciate all of your help. All right, here we go. So expressive.
I don't know how to reach you. I hear your voice in the wind. I feel you under my skin.
I love her vocal fry use.
Within my heart and my soul.
Oh.
I wait for you.
Hear that?
Adagio. All of these nights without you, all of my dreams surround you. I see and I touch your face. I fall into your embrace. When the time is right, I know you'll be in my arms. Adagio. I close my eyes and I find a way.
Ooh.
No need for me to pray.
Interesting melody change.
I've walked so far, I fought so hard. Nothing more to explain. I know all that remains is a piano that plays. If you know where to find me.
Wow.
If you know how to reach me.
Her pitch accuracy is unbelievable. Wow.
Before this light fades away. Before I run out of faith. Be the only man to say that you'll hear my heart, that you'll give it your life, forever you'll stay.
Whoa! Wow! Definite goosebumps. Wow.
Don't let this light fade away. No, 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 no.
I love that physicality.
only meant to say that you believe. Make me believe
Oh.
you won't let go. Oh, that joy.
What? Oh my God. Oh, and that breath at the end. Woo! Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Lara Fabian. Listen, that was next level on like a million levels, okay? So we're going to go back and break that down. All right, so I have to do my due diligence. This is a new thing that I've been doing now in my reactions where I'm going to just double check it to make sure all of this was legit. Her pitch accuracy was unbelievable in this. Her vocal coordination, her different vocal techniques and different sort of vocal styling things she was doing, her stability, her legato, her breath control. Wow, that was an insane vocal. All right, so check this out. I found this fan cam. Very cool, huh? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to extract the vocal here and compare it to the vocal that we just listened to. So I just want to explain real quick why we're doing this. It's really common in the music industry nowadays to pitch correct things in post. It's like you do a live performance and then you take that live performance, go in the studio, tweak a bunch of notes, and then upload it to YouTube or put it on streaming services. And so I just now, especially when I hear an unbelievably accurate performance, I like to go in and just double check and make sure that everything is accurate so that my vocal students know the difference between pitch corrected vocals and natural vocals, basically. Okay, so what you're looking at right here, the yellow line that you're looking at is the vocal from the fan cam mapped out in pitch, and the red line is from the main video that we just watched. Check this out. All right, so I have good news and maybe some not so good news here. So here's the thing. The yellow line, that's what the fan cam captured in the moment. That's what was actually happening in the room. And I can tell you, this was earlier than the auto-tunes that we have now. So she didn't have any sophisticated auto-tune by any means on her vocals in the live performance. But I want you to see how incredibly pitch accurate, like singing live, the yellow line, it's like her voice, she is amazingly pitch accurate. I analyzed the fan cam video and such high level of pitch accuracy. But the sound engineers did not do her any service here at all, because you can see when you really analyze it here. Look at this. I'm going to zoom in. Look at, so you see where she got to on that B4 right there, that yellow line? And you see how the red is higher than the yellow? I spent a good chunk of time analyzing this moment, and somebody pulled her vocal up to the line right there. The red is over the line and the yellow is slightly under. Now here's the thing. We didn't perceive that note to be out of tune when we heard it, but a sound engineer looked at the note in sound production software and thought, oh, that's a little flat. I better fix that. And so they doctored it up and worked on it. And you can really see it right there. Do you see the red is higher and above the line and the yellow is below the line? That shows that there's a difference in the pitch in the fan cam recording when compared to the main recording that was put up on the website. And I just wanted to show you that. But here's the thing. The differences throughout the track are very slight. There's very few moments where they did any pitch correction work. Like, this is 98% completely Laura's voice. I just want to point that out. Like, that's kind of crappy that they would have corrected a vocal that needed no correction at all. All right, enough of that. Now we're going to go back and we're just going to celebrate the amazing vocal techniques that she used. Did you notice how still her head was? And she just did all of that articulation with her lips and her tongue. Check that out. So much control. There was no extra sort of motion there. See that? It's just her tongue, really.
I don't know where to find you.
So listen to her use of vocal fry here, adding grit, adding angst into it, and also listen to the way that she's using her airflow. She's slightly letting her vocal folds abduct, which is just a little space in there, which gives a little airflow allowance. Listen for the creakiness and the airflow.
I
Hear it?
don't know how to reach you.
So much control.
I hear your voice in the wind.
So notice right there, she didn't go, she didn't creaky door into that phrase. She let that one just be a clean airflow onset. Do you notice? And what did that do expressively? It made it sweeter. It didn't have so much fire in it. It was a different emotion. And she plays back and forth between this angsty, gritty tone and this sweet tone throughout this song.
You. I hear your
Hear that?
voice in the wind.
I love that airflow.
I feel you under my skin.
So expressive.
Within my heart and my soul, I wait for you.
Her agility. Okay, so what I want you to listen for through the rest of this is listen for when she's going from like a brassy metallic tone to a windy tone or back and forth. Sometimes it's bop, bop, bop. Sometimes it's, it's windy. Listen to how she's changing between those elements in her singing and listen to when she's doing that, what expressively it's saying when she does that.
All of these nights without you.
Did you hear the vocal fry start and then the air? There we go. Notice how she's got vibrato at the ends of long-held notes and phrases. Notice also how she's not in like an operatic openness in her throat. She has more of the openness that you would hear in a contemporary commercial music or like pop type of a singer. Yeah. Lots of vocal fry she's using. Here we go. Getting brassier, it's getting more metallic. Oh, she mixed. Woo!
I close my eyes and I find a way. No need for me to pray.
That little melody change right there, that little interesting shape of the melody, very clever writing. Wait. Check this out. That note, really cool. Her technique is so efficient. She doesn't do anything that she doesn't need to do. There's no extra stuff going on. Very controlled, very efficient. Her ability to mix up into her light mechanism, her head voice tones, then gradually going into her brassy metal belty tones. So much fluency there. And she doesn't have any bobbles in her pitch or anything. Such amazing control.
Nothing more to explain. I know all that remains is a piano that plays.
Beautiful. Key change. Here we go. Oh. I love her physicality. She's so expressive with her body. Opened up. Her agility is so good. How did she do that? How did she do that, right? So the trick to doing that is to get a really good adduction of the vocal folds, a good clean closure. You got to zip them up. They need to be really efficient. No air leak. No huskiness in the tone. It's got to be lots of vocal fold closure. And then you need to add the right amount of air pressure that doesn't blow through that closure, that just keeps the pressure. It's kind of like taking a garden hose and turning on the water and putting your thumb over half of the hole. You create a pressure buildup of the water and it sprays the water out, but it kind of resists it a little bit. It's the same thing you're doing with your voice when you make a sound like that. You're just resisting the air trying to come through and stabilizing it. And then it doesn't use as much air, and it creates a pressurized, brassy type of a tone. That's what she's doing right there. And as you can imagine, it takes a heck of a lot of coordination and practice and study and muscle memory building to do it in such a stable way. Remember, I talked about that there was some pitch correcty stuff done after the fact, but only in a couple tiny spots. This is what she did live. Like, this isn't like doctored to make this sound. This was legit her singing. It's next level. Yeah. Yes. Ah, so expressive. Oh. Oh, I love that physicality. Check this out. Ah! Yeah. Oh, that little breath at the end kills me. I love that breath. So now, that last note was the only note throughout the whole thing where she added what I call compression, the vocal technique of compression. Compression is the other way to add grit to your voice other than vocal fry. She was using vocal fry a lot, but right at the end she used compression. Compression is where we cinch the pharynx. The pharynx is the space in the back of your throat above the larynx. You can cinch it up there, and what happens is, in an extreme case, it causes extra vibration of mucosal membranes, which makes that gritty sound. Yeah, like that sound. You hear it a lot in heavy metal and rock type of singing. But if you do that at a low level, it just creates a little edge on the tone, a little extra angst that's sustained during the holding of the note. Listen to her doing that on that last amazing note right there. Right there. That's it. That's compression. Yeah! Badass. Woo! Next level. Ah! Oh my God. All right. So, help me out. What's the next thing that I need to react to of hers? Like, what would you like me to break down next? I'm in the fan club. She is an amazing singer. Whew. All right. Thanks for watching this. I appreciate it. If you like the video, subscribe, click the notification to stay up to date. If you need some community around music, you want to talk with some other high vibrating people, come over and join my Patreon. Again, I really appreciate the support from those of you that are over there. And if you want to influence my next song I react to, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link down in the description. Also, this was a blast. All right, I'll see you in my next one. Cheers.